Hello and welcome to another Artcast. Today, pardon me. Today we're going to be focusing on the first of a two-parter, and this is going to be sort of crossover between a couple Don Bluth arcade classics, the Dragon's Lair franchise and the Space Ace one hit, I guess. Kind of cousin to Dragon's Lair. Not as well remembered or received as the whole Dragon's Lair thing, the phenomenon. But I don't know, it's fun. This is based off a drawing I did shoot. Hello Chase, hello Condor. This is like a back in college, super long ago. This was just Banshee and my own sort of original thing of a Mecha Kim. If you're not familiar with Dragon's Lair 2, there's an evil wizard who wants to kidnap the Princess Daphne, or has kidnapped the Princess Daphne, and is going to force the Ring of Death on her for reasons. I mean, she turns into a giant monster, so would that... Why would what would the wizard do with that sort of situation? Would she then use Daphne as sort of the muscle to take over the king? I don't know. It's just evil wizard shit. But anyway, and then I thought of a situation where there was an evil mechanized Kim from the Space Ace franchise, which is weird because in Space Ace, I do believe Dexter, or the titular Space Ace, does meet a mirror version of himself. I'm a little bit exhausted. Yeah, I know that feeling. I'm a little bit out of it myself. But the show must go on. Anyway, this was... I watched a video of the Angry Video Game Nerd talking about this. Yeah, it was probably the episode where he saw he was playing the NES conversion or the NES version of this game where they tried to replicate it to extremely ill effect. I believe there was a problem with that game where Dirk threw knives, but there was also a limited number of knives, and you barely moved fast enough to do anything. I was going to say, I wanted to thank Old Man Winters over on DeviantArt for commissioning this and the other piece that we'll be doing or showing later. For those who don't know, the original video game was basically... like a video game, like an animated movie cut up into different cutscenes, and you could, depending on the player input, you would either get a successful continuation of the movie, or you would enter some sort of death animation, some sort of fail state. And the idea of it was, and it was very much based off, you couldn't really fault it because it followed the exact same thing of video game formula, wherein you would how can I put this, there were some video games that were just that would just eat your coins no matter what. It's like the gag in the Simpsons episode about Waterworld, where you take one step and you die. Because they would set up really cheap. Some video games would set up really, really, really cheap ways of killing you, so that you would have to pump in more quarters. I remember back, this was when I was a kid. I played the first iteration of the remake of the what was it? Gauntlet. Okay, it was the reiteration of the Gauntlet, the one done in 3D when 3D was like a big thing, and they redid all the animation for the sorceress and the let's see, they did the sorceress. They had a knight in the original ones. I think they introduced a jester in the next one. Anyway, I remember playing one version of the cabinet game that your health would get lower and lower and lower, just passively. It didn't matter what you were doing; it would just passively decrease. And I think that was part of the original NES game. But like, that's super cheap to have just your health drain lower and lower as you go. So you would have to go and find food. It was, again, that whole thing of the what was it? Barbarian? No, wizard needs food badly, which was actually a song on an album that I used to have, like a weird ska rock band. Look up the music video. Wizard needs food badly. Here, let me see if I can just find it. Needs food badly. Five Iron Frenzy. They were maybe a Christian rock band. I'm not sure. But anyway, they had a kick-ass early 2000s flash animation music video that was featured on a bunch of different like, it was featured on Frednator and I think DeviantArt for a little while. Not DeviantArt, Newgrounds. Hey, Burnair, thank you very much. Yeah, the designs are pretty good. I'm having a little trouble with this hand. But, and as you can see, I'm sort of aping off of Dexter's palm right there. To try and figure out what the designs are. Yeah, I totally, and I learned my lesson. I do have some hands pre-made in Blender, and I should just go and get those until I get good enough to like memorize hands and stuff. I'll use that on the next drawing that you'll see. Anyway, yeah, look at this. This is just like they're barely moving their hands and arms, but this was great. And it's a good song too. Again, sort of the height of ska. I bought this album just because of this music video. Oh, they turned the comments off. I wonder why. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna look up Five Iron Frenzy and see what. I hope. Five Iron Frenzy is an American ballad band, 1995. Best known for ska punk, offbeat humor, and prominent Christian themes. Okay. Okay. Upbeat downtown national recognition of our efforts of member. Okay, these are all the end is near. Religious and changes in faith. Oh, following the okay, well. Oh, this is interesting. After the 9/11 attacks, like Andrew, I guess he was a prominent member of the crew. He heard Robert Patterson and Jerry Falwell. Is Falwell still around? I know Jerry's already in hell. Yeah, Farwell's gone. Anyway, he heard them talk about like how just these two idiots like went off on homosexuality and women outside the workplace and everything. Just like that caused him to finally have that moment of just schism. I'm very sorry for that. but like at least that like there's always a point where if you're like a Christian, personally speaking, there's always that point where you kind of look around to the people that you're sitting, your quote unquote, your company that you keep, and you think about like, oh wow, these okay, no wonder there's so many divisions of Christianity. If you could, like, there have been churches that have fallen apart based off of who likes whose potato salad recipe. I swear, at least within the Southern Baptist ecosphere. But anyway, that's just how did I get on Five Iron? Oh yeah, I was talking about video games. Anyway, so yeah, this game was a total like it just sucked up the video. It just sucked up the coins because the thing that you did as a prompt is that there was a flash on the screen, and if you didn't aim towards that glow on the screen or hit the prompt for your sword, then you would die. So it was all just reaction. It was kind of the, I don't know, it was definitely the birth of QTEs as a concept because the graphics were already pre-made and presented on a laser disc. The video game only needed to figure out what slight input you put in and what clip to play afterwards. So yeah, I would say that this some people see it as a gimmick. I argue, yeah, the evolution of the QTE, which then became fairly more integrated into like video games. You can argue that everything's sort of a QTE, just on like a more infinite timeline. It's like, okay, Mario reaches this plateau and has to jump. You got to time that right. It's on your own internal clock, but it's still part of that. I was going to say, you've gotten like it's blended more the more you have, like the more advanced systems you have. Like God of War has a ton of QTEs where you have to interact with your enemies in a certain way, hit a certain prompt to like just be able to move forward. So yeah, this is basically like, I would actually say yes, a huge part of video gaming history, in that it deconstructs what a video game is while also building up or introducing like a huge concept that would later play into like video games, especially let's see, what was I going to say? A PlayStation sort of took that and ran with it with your God of War again. In the original, there was tons of prompts that were just QTE sessions. Correct. Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, the FMV video games that Spoonie. Yeah, again. But again, those were released. This was produced on a laser disc, and a laser disc at the time still probably didn't have. I mean, it was a huge breakthrough. I'm trying to think about what the equivalent of that between a CD in the 90s was. I would say that the best successor to this, outside of the whole FMV thing, was another video game called Brain Dead 13, which was a wonderfully animated, again, very much in the vein of just Dragon's Lair. In fact, I believe it was introduced in the 90s, so it was probably like, it was the last tail end of this. I was going to say people shouldn't have gotten nostalgic for Dragon's Lair, but they could have, pardon me. They could have gotten a little nostalgic for it by the time I believe that was on the Sega Saturn or Sega CD. Brain Dead 13 is more or less remembered now today for Vivi, the vampire. But it's actually a pretty cool story. Some like electrician comes by and helps this weird brain in a jar with mad scientist with his electricity, and decides to steal his brain to like power, I don't know, a doomsday or something, a doomsday weapon. And there's this weird sort of hook-handed guy. He's got hooks on both of his hands. He's like a hunchback. And he chases you throughout the whole the guy throughout the whole stage. Very good designs. I believe that guy went on to later then become like an animator for Disney, or was an animator for Disney, and then went on to other things. It was very cool. But anyway, yeah, you could argue, and I believed maybe the timing was a little bit too quick, because I remember playing this game in college. They had a cabinet, and there was even a trick that you had to learn. There was a total trick that you had to learn, because there was one point when the laser disc in this particular cabinet was either scratched or damaged in a weird way, that if you completed or put an input on this one hallway, that you would get, it would just crash the system. And so every time that it was the spider hallway, there was two variations that you could come across. You can come across one where it was one way, or you can come across the same situation, but it was flipped. So if you came across, if the spider was on the right side of the screen, you were okay to go. You could put the prompt in and you could continue. If the spider was on the left side of the screen and you put the right prompt in, then the game would just crash. So you had to like actually teach yourself to like let yourself die in that situation, or the whole thing would crash. I remember one time I started playing and I was, again, you just memorize the inputs, and I was just I was getting super far into it, and then the crash happened. And I just hear a bunch of people just like audibly go, "Ah!" There had a group of people in this little like college arcade had like gathered around. I didn't even notice because I was so into it, and I was like, oh, "No." I don't know if they ever fixed it or not. I think that disappeared one day. They did the whole rotation of some new games going out, new games coming in. They had a Galaga game that I definitely like to play a lot. But anyway, this is again, I'm sort of using a Blender model, two Blender models I made, um, to just give me a good layout of Dirk and his sort of weird pose of jumping. Dirk was known for his, I guess, he had a sword, but he would often more or less kind of try to dodge all of his all the obstacles that were in his way. So this is not like out of character for him to be like in mid jump sort of weird animation. What is this? Why am I getting this? View. I want large icon there, so I can see what I'm grabbing. No way. Where's SVG? SVG parts. In fact, screw this. Let me go through here. Hey, Yonder. Okay, I need something I've already done before. Hmm. Is that not? No, that's not good. What is this? No, that's nothing. No. Maybe. Maybe this will work. Come on. Oh, you suck. Not you guys. This thing I'm working on. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's try this a little different. Yeah, there was a Dragon Age sequel. It was weird and strange. It had time travel. And one of the, I guess, the wizard put his brain in whatever the weird time travel thing that Dirk had to like pilot. Okay, this is fine. Oh, okay, this is great. Okay, this will work out great. Change that color to that, and let's ship it out. And this is nope. Export as SVG. Yeah, it was again sort of it was fun. I mean, Dirk had to go to like different times, which is weird since like Wonderland. I mean, yeah, Wonderland was part of it, and that's not a time thing. They got shrunk down and sent to like Beethoven's world. Not Beethoven's world, like Beethoven's actual room. And he was playing his famous fifth. And as the music, like, as he played the music, his like he a lot of weird psychedelic things were happening. That's my favorite arcade game of all time. Okay, it would have to be something that you couldn't play anywhere else, or is unavailable now. What game did I always really enjoy playing? Sometimes when you just had games, they were just there, and you couldn't really, I mean, there was a tabletop version of Super Pac-Man that was pretty fun, and that's like an old school, and also like just that one piece of technology that was just there at the time. That has its sort of like has its place, but like it's just very reminiscent of that certain point in time when it came to video games, like the tabletop stuff, where you could like literally put your cigarette tray and then smoke while you were playing a video game. In fact, the arcade that my mom and dad had a friend who ran an arcade, and that's one of the. They had a room that had just the tabletop games, and they had like pinball, and like a lot of the old school stuff. That was like really fun. But it was also the smokers lounge, and I got to go there because my parents were there, and they would play the Pac-Man game, and I would play some pinball games that were like really, really good. They had like a pinball game of Jumping Jack Flash, the Whoopi Goldberg movie. That was at the time when they would just like make pinballs. Like the pinballs must have just been at the height of manufacturing, where you could just like make a pinball game of anything. Wait, do they have pinball game the Spaceballs? Spaceballs, the pinball game. Do they have it? Oh, pardon me. They do. They did have it. They had a game called Spaceballs, the pinball game machine. Very low. Oh, it's a custom. It's custom made. I was gonna say it seems to be very low tech. Because they would get like pretty advanced, even though the mechanisms were always pretty much the same. You try to hit the ball in a certain area, something would happen. They would put like little action figures and stuff like that. I remember the Terminator pinball game. Terminator pinball game. Okay, let's see what this one looks like. Again, can't quite be replicated. You got the skull of the of one of the Terminators, and this is Terminator 2, obviously, because Terminator 1 like didn't. I mean, it was famous, but it wasn't like we're gonna go back and remake the Terminator. Okay, it's got the skull, but that's pretty much it. There doesn't seem to skulls. One skull and one ramp. I believe there was a Terminator 3 pinball game that had a full motion animatronic. No, then what the hell was that? There was. I remember there being something with like an action figure. It had like an actual action figure. This one's got two heads. One with the lady Terminator, and one with Arnold. And you could sort of tell that this was sort of the tail end, because Arnold looks like a cake decoration of Terminator. Here, check this out. I remember. Gosh, I remember this full form. Was it Spider-Man? No. No, I remember this weird action figure that like did things as you move the ball. Huh. Okay, whatever. But they had a Addams Family pinball machine at the arcade I was talking about. Addams Family pinball machine. Okay, they have several. And I'm looking at this one with Gomez and Morticia at the top. Yeah, okay, this is it with light bulbs, and there's a light bulbs, and there's some sort of electric chair. Man, I love that weird old marquee thing in the background. Yeah, doesn't he look like a cake decoration? But anyway, that's the back room. And in the front room, they had 3 rooms. The back room where they had they had the pool table room where people would play pool. And then they would have the main floor where you'd go and you play the video game. That's where I played the Gauntlet game. They had a bunch of racing games, of course. I believe one Afterburner was pretty good, especially if you had to, because that was sort of built around the whole thing of like you're in a kind of cage and you had to go around. I'm trying to think of like my actual favorite. I would have to say my favorite and my peak is when me and my brother both beat Carnival, which is this old school shooter, I think done by Midway. And it's you go into a haunted carnival and you've got to like shoot a bunch of stuff. Yeah, well, they're pretty much dead here, other than like as like kind of lounges for like nostalgic people. Like you've got a Dave and Buster's and stuff like that. But anyway, I remember actually like we dumped a bunch of quarters into that, I think like $10 worth, and we actually beat that game. So and then it's super hard to like get it on emulation to get it to run on anything. Okay, did I save that as a SVG? Okay, hold on. I believe it is ported, but I can never get it to run right. It was one of those things where, I don't know. I tried to get, what was it? It was THQ before they went bankrupt, and then were sold to Nordic. It was the Evil Dead video game. I have it. I have a PS2 copy, but not a functioning PS2. So, it was Evil Dead, a boomstick of a fistful of boomstick, I believe the name of it was. It was like a really janky, like kind of pooped out Evil Dead video game. Time Crisis, I think I played Time Crisis 3, which is pretty good. Oh, the sad ending? Was it a sad ending, or was it like I could totally do that again? Like kind of cocky. What would happen if you beat an ancient evil and then you showed up again and was like, and the ancient evil was like, wait a minute, oh no, you're doing this again? I've tried to get it running through main. I tried to get it running through a bunch of stuff. I don't know. Again, I'm glad some people can archive this stuff, but I certainly can't. Like a rainbow in the dark. Do 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 do. Magic. Claw machines. Okay. They used to have an arcade at this pinball, not pinball. This bowling alley I used to go to, and it was really fun. We used to go there like every, I guess, Saturday. Blake, my brother, I probably shouldn't have said his name, but my brother got us into a tournament, and we decided to, yeah. So we it was a 4-person tournament. My mom, me, Blake, and a buddy we had, a bowling instructor, one of my mom's clients, was also on the team, and we did pretty good. So it was this little, it's just this little like janky league for like juniors and everything like that. And so we would go there, and then every time I go there, I like won like a bunch of like, because I got so good at the claw machine, I would just win a bunch of stuff. I have, and I would give stuff away, except for the Halloween stuff that they have. I still have a bunch of Halloween plushies that I won from the one month that it was Halloween. I maybe have about 20 plushies, which means I would like get about, so 20, that means I would get like 5 at a time sometimes. Oh yeah, I saw all the stuff for Switch too. The only thing I'm super disappointed about is that Duskborn, or Duskblood, which is for all extensive purposes Bloodborne 2. Like we can't actually call it Bloodborne 2 because it's on another platform. Which now I know how the people that felt when they had their Resident Evil on GameCube felt. But anyway, I can either wait for it to come to PC. I think I can wait a little bit. I'm not getting a PS5, that's for sure. And I'm probably not going to get a Nintendo Switch 2. That one looks, I don't know what the actual story is. They've got like, it seems like Bloodborne, but they've also got like dinosaurs or changing into a dinosaur, which implies some sort of like archaeology going on. And then you've got jetpacks and like or you know, like one outfit is definitely like what am I thinking? Steampunk. So it seems like more the steampunk age of Bloodborne, which is fun and interesting, but like, how did I do that? Come on. Let me, oh, okay. Do I have to do this? No. Okay, select one layer, select another. Bring the 2 layers down. Good. Let me down. Yeah, I was going to say also because of the tariffs that Dum Dum put out, everything's going to just become super expensive now. Hello, Old Man Winters. I was just telling everyone about you. Or at the beginning of the stream. And when we get it, Trump is trying to exploit everybody, especially our own businesses. But like, you have to kind of protect the business you want to exploit, and by setting everything on fire, when everything's already on fire, people won't pay protection money for the ashes. So he put it. He did the whole mob thing in reverse. He's like, okay, you're gonna pay us, and we're gonna burn down your house. It's like, don't you mean one or the other? It's like, no, I'm smart. Even for a soulless criminal, he's like still too goddamn senile. Yeah, other than that, I'm not really. I mean, I got tons of games I could be playing. I was looking through my back catalog of just stuff that Amazon had given me, and I'm debating about whether to like shut down my Amazon, my Prime, because I don't use it for anything else. I used to use it to like get equipment for grandma's stuff, because she would like be really bad about that. She'd like tell me like, "Oh, I need my hearing aid things," and it's like, okay. And the offices that we were going to would say, "Well, we don't really carry that anymore, that brand, so you could just find it online." So it was like, okay. So that's what I originally got Amazon for, just in case you needed like stuff like that. Although I guess I still use it to like send stuff to her sister. I mean, her daughter, my mom's sister. Ugh. Definitely canceling Netflix. Don't need that anymore. I don't even think Grandma. But no, I've got a ton. Wait, if I cancel my Prime, do I lose access to all those games? Huh, interesting. I know I've got like Fallout 3 or 4 on like a bunch of different accounts, because Steam gave me one, and Amazon gave me one, and GOG gave me one. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff I could just be playing. It's FOMO. It's just FOMO, and you just wait on it. Hey, I played Bloodborne. If a game's good enough, it'll come back again. I played Bloodborne like about... That was a PS3 original? I played that on the PS4 about maybe 6, 7 years after the original was released. Like a rainbow in the dark. Do, 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 do. Like a rainbow in the dark. Oh, and Liza P. They're also getting an update, so I can enjoy that. I don't know if I'll probably have to. Yeah, I don't know if I got like a special edition thing from Liza P, and that'll give me the update or not. But I think. Oh, pardon me. There's something I'm allergic to in this room. It's either the stuff that was in the attic or whatnot. But I did order an air purifier just to see. I may have to get like a new dusting thing to just kind of see if I need to dust some stuff off in here. Either that or it's just the plants that are around. Maybe it's just that season. Sometimes they're just really, really, really bad um, allergy seasons that happen. And up magic. I got Dio's Rainbow in the Dark stuck in my head. Like a rainbow in the dark. There we go. I don't know where I heard it. I guess it was just on YouTube. One of my tracks or something. You like the revamp? I was just going for like something else. I had to do this, and I didn't draw. As you can see, I didn't draw the lower part of the character, so I had to figure out, well, does she have a skirt on? I guess so. And she got her legs. Here we go. There we go. It always brings me down. Like a rainbow in the dark. Speaking of Hollow Knight, oh yeah, we know that the sequel's coming out. That's a good one. Good for them. Silk Song prequel, I guess. Which is that like a full-blown sequel or another add-on? I guess it must be a full-blown sequel. Which I heard. Why isn't it changing colors? Okay, here we go. Okay, this moho is really kind of finicky in some places. Some of those box requirements have been driving me bonkers. What box requirements? Oh, Crash 1. Oh, the box requirements, yeah. What was the game I just finished? I finished Spyro. And I was thinking, like, they definitely had the The last. I was like, why is that? Why is this the last boss room? When they had another one, and it's like it was totally what you got 100% everything. I was like, nah, no, I don't. Nope, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Going to play in the next game. Was there a? Oh my gosh, there was a There's a thing I need to download. Let's see, Moho. Here, let me see. Moho plugins scripts. Popular scripts? About scripts? Does it help? No. Welcome screen? No, it wasn't here. Crap. No. Check for updates. There was a thing where you could like hit. Oh, here we go. Scripts. Install script. Script other popular scripts. There was something where you could grab everything and move it around. Select key items. No. DVI quick layer selector. What's this one about? But as a tool, you can use it. So floating into the access. Okay, this one's neat. Okay, yeah, I'm loading. I just got Moho, and I'm learning how to figure out like a window. Okay, a window for the. What the hell is this? No. The original script can be found here. Okay, I don't need that. I want the improved one. This was DV quick layer select. Okay, weird. I know I'm going off on a tangent. Next game. Well, let's see. I'm playing. What did I play? I got a bunch of them. I played. Oh yeah, I played Fortnite last time. I don't know. I could play a bunch of them. I mean, I could go straight into Ripto. They gave me High on Life, and they gave me the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. I don't know what they're going to give me for April, but we'll see. I could play. With my own money. I bought Forbidden West, the Horizon game, which I was looking forward to. I should check out Marvel if I can make sure that it stays stable during a whole stream. Yeah, it was the TMT Arcade Collection. So, I don't know. That seems fun. That seems like it would be a lark. What else do I have here? Okay, so that'll help me select layers, which is something that's weird. IK to FK angle fix. It just bones angles when switching from... Okay, never mind. Well... No. Create a reference. No. MR name. Shift up. Points bound. What's like popular? Copy layer 3D options. No. Color bones. No. All these are like scripts people have made. Yeah, Moho scripts. There should be something that I can use to like blend everything. Here, draw. Let me look for draw. Shape. What's this? Autofill, auto strokes, no. Huh. A bone tracker. Random. Oh, that's path. No, never mind. Don't need path. I saw something the other day and I was like, I should have downloaded it then. Damn it. Pardon me. Pardon me. Introduction to Moho scripts. Moho script. Okay, I think it was here. Anime Studio. Is it a free transform tool? Was it here? Was it this? Oh, crap. Oh, no, it's right here. Distort the four corners, gives you complete control. This was like May. Okay, no, this was from 2012. How about free transform? Let me look up in the other one. That would be nice. That would be nice. Moho free transform. Basic smart warp. What is smart warp? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where you draw the thing around the thing and it does a thing. Okay, let me get back to the stream. With Marvel game. No, Marvel Rivals. Check out A Night in the Woods. You know what? I think I should. I think I've got that actually, or they have it on their library at the library at this point. Let me go back over here because I wanted to do something and I don't know if I could do it. Here, let's see. Transform listings. Popular. How about the most popular? What's the most popular thing? The pose tool. SVG import, which I already do. Tween machine, whatever that is. Modified transform bone, no. Okay. Layer visibility, but that I already could do that. Huh. What would I need to mark points for? Oh, in order to like improve the bone placement. That's pretty good. Okay, that might be useful. They got a storyboard. And this one's 2000. Okay, that one's neat. I may look at that one. Okay, search, transform. Transform points. Here we go. What does this one do? If you're using select curvature, transform to look the same, the standard, and a transform mod with custom Bezier. Okay, well, let's just see what this does. With custom colors and points. I don't think this is what I want it to do. Never mind. Never mind. I thought it was something, but then it's not. Oh no, I was trying to. Oh, it was opening a bunch of crap. Oh, it was sending it to VLC Media Player. All this garbage. Okay, where were we? Is that why we're frozen? Okay. I don't know when we started that. And of course, I want to not have that showing. So I hit this. There we go. That's too much. That is... We are now coloring. When did we stop? Why is there that? How much is there? No, that's the beginning of the next one. That's the beginning of the next one. That's... Okay, hold on. Okay, so that's when I started playing with that goofy stuff. So that was about an hour ago. Okay, I get you. I get you. I don't know about Celeste. Celeste looks like it would give me like a panic attack. An hour into this, so that's 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. I guess we're about here. No, we're further back. This is fine. This is when we start coloring. I made a checkerboard platform in Blender, and now I'm adding it to here, and I'm going to color it. Man, I really goofed up by adding all the... Okay, so I don't know why it sent it all the programs I was downloading it and sending it to the VLC thing. This VLC playlist that I have set up for this stream. That's weird. Oh, I didn't do any of the other inking for yeah, no, Kim. Okay. Well, that'll do just fine. Magic. Okay, here we go. This is fine. This is fine. This will be duplicate this layer. Nope, come on. Come on, don't do this. Ooh, what is that? Why's all that there? That's new. That's not right. Okay, this is something. I'm working on something else, and I'm working with a different program. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. If I remember the post, it's a DLC crossover work the same year as Daphne complete him on her boots. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Huh, okay. I never thought of it that way. Down here alone, like an angel in the dark. Okay, why is this like that? I don't like that. Scale 0 0 or no 1. Okay, don't know what the hell that did. No, not 0, 1. Okay, that's just weird. I want to duplicate this. Duplicate it. Cool. Flip it 4x4. Thank you. Thanks. No reason to get nuts. No, it gets me down. Okay, let's see. Sorry, getting a little caught up in my own sauce. Let's see. No. Add a plate here. Get rid of that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Also for other games, I've been trying to get into Far Cry. You know what? The Far Cry games I don't know about, but there's like the whole Far Cry, dragon, radiation dragon, or something like that. That seems like it would be pretty fun. Let's see. Where are my? Where's my sources? No, this is not it. Okay, that's not it. Voice settings. Ah, actually, I want to have this on another. I want to have this here. Cat Girl. What was Cat Girl all about? Oh no, that was my own little private thing. It's Cat Girl from Sonic the Hedgehog Adventures. I was just thinking of drawing her one day. Okay, I don't think I put down this on okay, I gotta look through some stuff to find commission info. It wouldn't be there, it would be right here, I guess. Okay, what was the deal? I thought I saved this crap. Okay. I mean, it's not crap, but it's like, you know, I thought I saved it. Blah, 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 blah. Magic always brings me down. On your own, like a rainbow in the dark. Like a rainbow in the dark. That's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, good. Okay, now let's see. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, that's fine. I can rock with this. What the heck is a... Okay. 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 Sorry, I'm in my own world right now. In your head canon, does Kim get mechanized by science or magic? It does I don't know. They're kind of floating through a medieval castle. They're on a checkerboard. They've got mechanized chess pieces. Both? Who knows? Who knows what's going on? Hold on, let me get some coffee. I should get some water. Oh, there's a weird little bird. Get out of here, weird little bird. Again, pardon my coughing. I wonder if the air purifier will help with that. Yeah, cold coffee. Mm-hmm. It always brings me down. Let's see. Where are we in the actual? I may need to slow this down just a bit. Let's see. The total footage that you're seeing here is about 4.5 hours, which is about, it's pretty comparable. finding the good positions and coloring and the backgrounds always do take a little bit more time. You could bang out like maybe a character design and like without any shading, maybe about, I'm trying to think, like what was, maybe about an hour. Like everything is roughly like on a 2-hour increment, the way I work. Okay. Left on your own, like a rainbow in the dark. Like a rainbow in the dark. Come on, what is... Oh, okay, here we go. I don't like how I have to zoom in on this program. Okay, here's just a little trick that I was trying to do to figure out how to, I don't know, basically just build a bunch of, build some towers or build some, like, bricks. There is a preset in Blender that if you download extra parts, like you can have a cube or a triangle or a cone or something. And there are some like wonderful artists that have put in a lot of effort to make Blender as user-friendly as possible. And one of them is the ability to just make a wall. Make a wall and add or remove windows and doors. It's really useful. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm just using this, and then I'm using just a sculpt tool to like make some just weird angles to like put in place of the world to help the world building. Like a rainbow in the dark. Come on. Why do I have to zoom in so... Okay, there's this thing in Moho where you zoom in around a layer, or you try to zoom out to see where their layer will go, but they won't put the controls around the layer unless you like zoom in real close to it. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Moho is really, really good for working with SVGs and stuff like that. And animation, which I haven't done. Oh, I've done a little bit. I forgot. I did the mom. I did Mom from Dexter's Lab. Yeah. I did her little animation. It was fun. I need to do more of those. Like a rainbow in the dark. Do 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 do. Like a rainbow in the dark. Okay, I'm going to... What? Wait, no. And this one? No. And this one? Yeah, okay. And this one? Yeah. Cool. Okay. And then just put them both on the same layer. Very good. No. I want to take... No. No. How do I do this? Weld crossings. There we go. And then can I take this away? No, I can't. Okay. Okay, what do I want to do? Okay, never mind. I'm just doing it. Okay, I was referencing a line from the game. Oh. Okay. What is this crap? Okay. Also, the line work stuff thing is a little finicky. Okay, let's see. No, I thought it was this. Okay, good. Good. Oh, I see what I did. Sort of. Always brings me down. In the morning on your own, like a rainbow in the dark. Like a rainbow in the dark. Okay, here we go. Shoot. That's good. Okay. I did something. Okay, so yeah, I've got this pretty good looking, kind of okay. If I fade it back in the background, sort of looking wall, change the color a little bit, I think it'll do fine. Let's me down. Wonder if Dragon's Lair Spinner could ever be a first person spin-off. You know what? They did 3D Dragon's Lair. 25 years now? Yeah, they did that for the PS2, right? I don't know. Maybe I should play that. I never played it. Don't know much about it. Lost and never found. Oh, come on. Oh no! If my moho quit. Are you guys still around? Okay, yeah. Yes, thank you. Good recovery. On your own, not like I need. Yeah. It was again the PS2. Yeah, let me take a look at it. Let's see. Dragon's Lair 3D. It basically recreated a bunch of yeah, it was on the GameCube, I guess. Return to the Lair Special Edition. Yeah, licensed by Nintendo. Okay, you know what? This doesn't look too bad. It looks like a typical sort of Nintendo game. But damn, that does look good. They got the textures for 3D. Interspersed with like some not cutscenes, but like backgrounds from the original game when you're going into loading areas. Boy, that's a long loading screen. Okay. So now Dirk looks great. Let's see if I can get the. This is 720. The capture's a little rough, but he does look good. Okay, yeah, different rooms are different puzzles. Oh, there's a special intro for Dragon's Lair 3D. Okay, is this a new one? Oh, this looks like it's newly animated, I think. Yeah, it's a prequel. I think. Oh shit, it's the wizard. Oh, is that the whole reason? Is that the wizard was... Or they're working together in this special 3D edition? Interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay. That's cool. Oh, thanks, Chase. Let's see, where are we at? Oh yeah, now I'm just modeling some 3D pieces. It's in, in Blender you can go and do a thing called spin It's where you project. You mark where you mark where you want the things to exist in space, and then you can spin it, rotate it, and it'll create like a round 3D object. Here, I'll show you in just a little bit. Yeah, isn't that neat? Okay. Never found. For magic always lets me down. Come on, multi. Okay, so and then I do this. That shrinks it down. Good. Good. Okay. That's beautiful. Okay. Good. Yes, I'm free and I'm lost and never found. Okay, mornings under like an angel in the dark. Okay, duplicate this one and okay, this one needs to be what's her face? Polymer. Is that the one that I got? I found some artwork of I don't have it open, but I found some artwork of oh, what is it? Darn it. I found some artwork of Banshee, Kim running from Banshee. Is that the guy? I found some stuff from him. I think I know who you're talking about. He did another Kim drawing that I just found it on your own. What is this going on with this? Why is this? Oh, I see what's going on with that. Okay, I'm dumb. Okay, I'm gonna take this and this, and I'm gonna move both of them over this way. Okay, I'm gonna just deconstruct this whole thing. Cool. Yeah, I could totally do that way. Okay, so yeah, he's the one that I was looking at. Okay, cool. Okay, I can get rid of this and this. Delete. No, delete. I have to delete this through the menu? That's dumb. Okay, here we go. Uh, Negative. Kim Possible, yeah. Yeah, isn't that weird how just like different things of like or different names take up like real estate and pop culture? Like I was thinking about like you have Daphne. Well, you're thinking of Daphne from Scooby Doo, even though there are just a bunch of Daphnes. Merge? Okay. No, that won't. Why won't that merge? I got the two things. Okay, now it merged, but I need to select something different. Okay, that's dumb. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, nope. Pop water havens drop. I'm free and I'm free and I'm lost and never found. Left on your own like a rainbow in the dark. Oh no, I'm not. I'm trying to erase everything. I just want to erase. Oh boy. Did it erase everything? Auto wheel? Is that what I gotta do? No, trim path? Okay. Okay, turn trim path off. Okay, screw it. Enough of magic. No, let me down. And again, I'm trying to figure out how to maybe cut this object in half, do some of the some of the work in Blender before I have to take it into the other program. Mm-hmm. That doesn't work. On your own, like a rainbow in the dark. Oh, sorry, hit the mic. Winx Club. Think Daphne, the character design. Oh, pardon me. Don't know much about Winx Club. I know it's like Italian or something. I know it was like really, really Italian before it was like over here. Copy paste. Nope, wrong one. I should just put this in a group. Okay. Group of selection. There we go. There we go. And then I can. Wait, no. So complicated. Okay. Always brings me down. Let's see. Honestly, it's been years since I drew a comic. I remember the Winx Club is Italian, and it was on 4Kids and Nickelodeon apparently. Yeah, I think Nickelodeon picked it up later. That was about it. It was aggressively girly for my taste as a kid. Yeah, I mean, this was 2000s, early 2000s. It was kind of like it was like the really super, and it's pretty still popular, and the artwork is actually not super bad. It's just the cartoon was definitely aimed at like little kids. Let me take a look. I think it's still running. Yeah, it's like the Italian version of that one long running French cartoon or French comic anthology where they have the oh, what's his face? The guy with the bellhop guy. It's the bellhop and Marsupilami and other things. No. I want to do this. Plop down into one thing, and then bring down. Nope. Too much. There we go. Down here. Actually, let's just get rid of this. And then add this. And then copy that. Oh, no, it didn't do anything. Delete that whole. There. I just want to take a look at it. Winx Club 2005. Winx. That's W-A-I. The W-I-N-K-X? Or just the X? 2005. I saw. No, not 2005. 2025. No, not 225. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. They got a reboot, CG and everything. I just want to look at the art, comic art. There. Okay. No, this is pretty I know I saw some like really really nice, like super French. Okay, I know what to go to. Comics, read online. Okay, we're going deep dive. Monsters High has a comic. Oh, by IDW, of course. Okay, this actually looks pretty cool. The artwork for this one. Okay, let's see. And the inside cover is definitely more. It's still really good, but like, you know, more just like average speed. And the Frankenstein girl is dressed as Sherlock Holmes. Werewolf character is Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, and they're at a carnival. And there's some sort of evil owl that's setting up a next adventure. Cool. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, damn it! I closed it. Okay. Comment about her. We're not doing a deep dive. Ooh, is that the sequel to the? Okay, no. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles X Naruto. And multiverses. Oh boy, that's a shame. I gotta play that just to see. I wonder if they like made every character free. Okay, what were we doing? Winx. Let's just look at the latest Winx. The Winx Club, and then Fated Saga: The Winx Club, inspired by the Netflix show. Okay, well. Yeah, I was gonna say the comics had some really good artwork that I saw recently. Okay, it's up to issue 152. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. I think Sonic got up to like 200 and something before it got like rebooted or dropped by Archie. Okay, I may have no, this isn't it. This is like very typical of the usual, but like no. Okay, yeah, this is just okay. I saw some like really, really good artwork of it. I don't know. I can't find the artist now, but that's not who was running it. It was almost 300 issues before it got rebooted. Yeah, I know it. They used to make big deals. Like they outran. They made a big deal about how it like outdid Conan the Barbarian. After a while, or was it Red? Not what? It wasn't Red Sonja. It must have been Conan. Yeah, it was like a super long-running comic. They did great, and then Ken like went nuts. Okay, now I'm lost on Twitter. 1 terabit expensive. Oh shit. Okay, Canada, the US is no longer willing to lead. Canada will lead. That's fine by me. You guys do okay animation and you've got like really great comedic talents. Oh, in fact, I think a bunch of people from America moved up to Canada in order to get part of the sort of the filmmaking. It's like Canada's cities is always like every other city in the movies. Well, they had to time it to make it all like, if I remember correctly, they had to like time it to make sure that the reboot like went over to. They had to like reboot it to like make sure that and they had Archie still held on to it for a little bit longer. They rebooted it and then reset the timeline so that all of Ken's crap was gone, which was fine. He like made really basic inclusions to like I think the one character that you can like really say that was like kind of his was the skunk guy. Beg pardon. That is not right. Let's see. Where are we? What was I doing? Right. That is cute. Oh, well, here's something good news. The Daily Wire is collapsing economically. I was going to say, when the regular news is just doing your job for you, what do you need? What do you need, like, your own little garbage websites? Mm-hmm. What was that one shitty show? They also invested in animation, and it all just kind of fell apart. So like, good for them. I hope giving Rob Schneider on one stupid what was that? It was clearly a Bluey ripoff. It was like Bluey tried to be like, also it's like Buster and Babs if they fell into like a Bluey machine and were just like really stupid and had like dumb shitty like they were dumb and shitty, and they had these conservative kids who were also just shitty and like really annoying way. Yeah. Like, good for them. Like, Rob really needed to make a whole nother Netflix show. He shit that out with his own money. Did you know? That one Netflix thing he was a part of. There's a whole video about it, and it's the most like ghastly and depressing thing I've ever seen. Merge. Okay, why won't this do it? What other shapes are there? Oh, are you kidding me? You are bullshitting me right now. Okay, that's what you. What did I have to do to get you to merge? Affinity does this so much easier than you. There we go. Sorry, I'm yelling at a program. Then Adam Sandler turns around, makes a weirdly like super good Netflix animated special, or not special, movie about the lizard, and also does a really good like spaceman drama thing. It's pretty good. Not groundbreaking or anything, just like really good and solid work when it comes to like weird sci-fi stuff. And sadly would have been like groundbreaking like visually back in like the 2000s, but now that that technology is everywhere, it's just like, yeah, it's a lizard. I'm not a lizard, a spider guy. Let's see. Oh, come on. Not there. Just head back. Cool. Okay. Oh, Uncut Gems is great. He like really nailed it out of the park on that one. Oh, okay. So, I think we're like coming across the last part. This is actually where I start making just like a really rough kind of a rough 3D model of this character. I don't really have any models prepared for like this character's shape, so I just had to make like a really rudimentary one using like the skin animation or the skin. I don't know. There's a bunch of different things, different techniques here. The skin modifier to like make 3D, make a 3D sculpt around these areas, and then make a armature that just sits around it. I should be saving this for the next one, but we might as well talk about it now. But that bird's going nuts. Yeah, thank you. It's just a little technique. You get to kind of move things and just keep it in place. This is just to tie down the general area of the pose that I wanted her to exist in. Also, you got to like figure out she's a bigger character. I mean, this really works with any character. Really, they're all taking up space, but especially just helps with Blender. At least helps me visualize. Just like, okay, this is how they're going to like where they're going to exist in space. And you can apply some deformers on these, but then again, there's a few things that get in the way. In sort of a Blender art style, as you can see, I'm trying to apply some things to it, and it's just kind of going crazy. Actually, you can't see the reference layers in the middle of everything. You can kind of see where that goes from like perfectly round and nice to like a weird square thing. So I'm just gonna like not bother with it. I've got what I need here, and what I need here is just like to tie down the basic pose and shape of what I want, and I can make adjustments as I go along in the sketch. What else is there? Oh yeah, here's me again. Yeah, just starting. Let's wait on this. Yeah, let's. I'll tack this on to the next part, because this is just me basically just starting with the head and working my way. Okay, yeah, that was and so that was our first part. The Mecha Kim and Dirk playing on the chessboard. Turned out really good. Really good. It's hard to like tell which one do I like better. I think this one will have the advantage of me working with the Dirk art style a little more. Getting used to it, because there's just you have to like, I don't know, change gears sometimes when you're working with like especially like really nice professional art styles that are just iconic. But I think this one will benefit more from me being already in that mindset and having looked at like how he uses shapes and everything. But we'll see. We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna go and start working on something else. I may be back this afternoon with another with Princess Prickly will have the follow-up to this, where we finish up this one that we're starting now. We'll see. How many levels did this game have? I don't know. I forget. I forget how much the original had. I know like the 3D game had like I forget how many rooms. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go and take off, start working on something else. Maybe around 2 or 3, we'll have another art thing over on the Princess Melody channel. So if you want, you can check that out. But in the meantime, I thank you all for joining me for this one, and I will see you later. You have a good one. Peace.